If you insult someone in the internet,
you are mentally deranged.
Why?
Because in internet, it stays there. If we are talking here face to face, you insult me, I insult you, okay, finish. But if you in the internet, if I insult you or a politician,
That sticks around forever.
Yeah.
You realize how big of a loser you have to be to support this? They're bullying people online. They ought to be punished by the full extent of the law. Bruh, your childhood was trash. All of us was made fun of at some point. It shouldn't matter. What's the point?
Punishment for breaking hate speech laws can include jail time.
Is it a crime to insult somebody in public?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a crime to insult them online as well?
Yes.
And you can tell them to go themselves.
the fine could be even higher.
Yeah.
If you insult someone in the internet.
You are mentally deranged.
Why?
Because in internet, it stays there. If we are talking here face to face, you insult me, I insult you, okay, finish. But if you in the internet, if I insult you or a politician,
That sticks around forever.
yeah.
You're a schmuck.
Somebody posts something that's not true, and then somebody else reposts it or likes it. Are they committing a crime?
Yeah, in the case of reposting, it is a crime as well.
Out of here.
Because the reader can't distinguish whether you just invented this or just reposted it. That's the same for us.
Use your
But in most cases, a judge levies a stiff fine and sometimes keeps their devices.
How do people react when you take their phones from them?
They are shocked.
It's 6:01 on a Tuesday morning, and we were with state police as they raided this apartment in northwest Germany.
Hier ist die Polizei, wir müssen bitte mal mit Ihnen reden.
Inside, 6 armed officers searched a suspect's home, then seized his laptop and cell phone. Prosecutors say those electronics may have been used to commit a crime. The crime, posting a racist cartoon online. At the exact same time across Germany, more than 50 similar raids played out. Part of what prosecutors say is a coordinated effort to curb online hate speech in Germany.
You realize how big of a loser you have to be to support this? They're bullying people online. That's far worse than being bullied in person because it's always going to be online. All my friends and relatives and coworkers will always see it. They ought to be punished by the full extent of the law. And anybody that likes it and reposts it, they're going to get it even worse. They are going to get it even worse. Bruh, yeah, you got to have, your childhood was trash. All of us was made fun of at some point. It shouldn't matter. What's the point? Build a tougher skin. Stop being a punk female dog. They are full of sugar honey iced tea, man. I don't get it. Like it's a bunch of suckers around the world. That's the problem. Listen, on my side of things, in Maryland and DC, a great majority of my friends and relatives are screaming that the sky is falling because the federal government employs a lot of people over here. Many people who start their businesses, they get their contracts through the federal government. A lot of them were pushed into the front of the line because they just so happen to be black women, black male, or, you know what I mean, or the people that I know. So they was able to get that affirmative action, that DEI, those, move to the front of the line. Because if you are a white man for federal governments, you're supposed to be the last to receive a federal contract. Okay. But if you are a woman, you get pushed to the front of the line. If you're a black woman, you get pushed in front of them. If you're a black lesbian woman, you get pushed in front of them. If you are a black lesbian woman and you're handicapped, you get pushed in front of them. If you are a black lesbian woman that's handicapped and you're a veteran, you get pushed in front of them. If you're a Hispanic, Latino woman and you're handicapped and gay, And all of those things are being blocked because it's you all's fault. You all were trying to push our country to only support people based off of their nationalities, their races. You did that. You all tried to push LGBTQAI plus propaganda and initiatives down our throat. Pause. No diddy. All that. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. We're supposed to have conversations. People vote for what they want. Then we move forward. You claim it's a democracy, right? If it's really a democracy to you and it's actually a republic, but I'm just talking to the Democrats who keep on saying they're ruining democracy. You are the ones that kept trying to dictate how we moved in this country. You tried to dictate what we said and didn't say in this country. If we choose not to call somebody a certain pronoun, we got demonized on the internet. If we chose to talk about certain things that we knew you guys didn't want us to talk about, social media platforms will shadow ban us. They will say that we violated community guidelines, so forth and so on. Suck it up, Buttercup. Y'all started this. Now y'all getting slapped and you're pissed off. And I'm not surprised that you're being pissed off because y'all are already some suckers. Y'all don't want to hear about, well, we tried to ruin Trump's life since 2017. We tried to ruin that man's life. Since 2017, we tried to ruin his life. We blatantly stole an election. Not going to say that again because that might get me in trouble. We tried to lock this man up a couple of times, and we still are. We tried to drain his account for hundreds of millions of dollars. We tried to unalive him. We tried to, come on, bruh. How much stuff can you do to this dude? And now that he's the president, you are shocked that he's saying, man, look, F all y'all. You kidding me? Y'all ain't had no love for me. This is all about America moving forward, period. Did I feel bad for my baby girl who had some concerns? Yes, I did. It was difficult talking to her from the perspective of someone who have a more vast understanding of what's going on when she didn't understand why DOD and other government agencies did not show up to the engineering event where you hand out your resumes and you talk to people because it was a Black engineering event. She goes to an HBCU, her and my son. It was difficult because she was hurt. She didn't understand. She was like, they're just doing it because we're Black. They won't come out there because I said, baby girl, they kept on trying to beat that into us. Everything Black, that's all they wanted to push. They were running off of Black. They was running off of women. They was taking advantage of Black and women, Blacks and women, just so that they can get the vote, just so they can get money. That's what they were doing. And their counterpart, Trump, he was running against them, and they couldn't fight a fair fight. All they was trying to do was use race and separation and hate and fear to win their race. And it didn't work. And Trump told them, we're not going to play them same games when I become president. They was not banking on him winning, so they threw everything that they possibly could at him. And they failed miserably. And now the chickens have come home to roost. So, baby girl, if the federal government does not come to the Black events that have been set forth by Norfolk State or any other HBCU, then I guess they lose out on a wonderful, amazing, beautiful, extremely intelligent young engineer. Now she's looking at Apple. Now she's looking at Northrop and Grumman. Now she's looking at bigger companies, bigger vehicles. She's looking at Google. You know what I mean? She's shooting for the stars. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes when I'm having these conversations, I have these conversations with my son Jojo. I had these 2-hour-long conversations with my son. Have these conversations with my wife all the time. I'm still happy though. I'm good because I realize what's really going on in this world. As long as we are putting God and family first and country as well, listen, we're going to be fine. People being pissed off right now because Section 8 has been taken away. If you've been on Section 8 for more than 2 years, it's been cut off. You got 2 years to be on Section 8. You got 2 years to get a job. You got 2 years to get your sugar honey iced tea together. You got 2 years to focus. You got 2 years to get your life together. You're getting food stamps from the federal government. You can no longer buy a whole bunch of goodies and snacks and all that stuff with your food stamps. Buy food. Eat healthy. Obesity is an issue. People are dying young from heart disease. RFK is trying to fix that. This is the same thing as about making the country healthy. That's it. We're moving in a more mature and focused direction now. We're looking at preserving our country for hundreds of years now. What happened to the good old days when you were grown and you started making those decisions? What happened to the good old days where you respected the laws of your family's home? And then when you became grown, then you can start to make these decisions. Why are we trying to hurry up and do this? Oh, our child put on something pink. They must want to be a girl. I need to nurture that, or else I'm not a good parent. I need to nurture that. They're not playing with a car. They're playing with a doll. I need to nurture that. They're 5, but I need to nurture that. I'm just saying, bro, it's silly as hell. So this whole censorship thing, it's gotten out of hand. It's all because they are trying to control us, and I got an issue with it.